Quarterback Bryce Young and the Panthers starters are expected to play in tomorrow's preseason game at the Bills. Young coming off his best NFL season, setting career highs in yards, touchdowns, and completion percentage in 2025. After making the playoffs last season for the first time since 2017, Panthers' odds to win the NFC South in 2026 are just longer than 3-1. Saints have shorter odds, as do the Bucks, who are the favorites at DraftKings. Falcons sit last at 4-1. Panthers legend Steve Smith Sr. here with us to go through the schedule in 2026.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough schedule. They have a really tough schedule.
Well, make sure your key card still works after. Make sure your key card in Carolina still works after you do this touchscreen.
I'm going ahead and meeting them up in Buffalo after this, so I'm good.
I haven't seen it now.
Yeah. No, I'm not. No. Hey, you brought me here to be 100, not to sell Fantasyland. Well, you got the Bears. Is going to be tough opening week. The thing I love about Bryce and what I've seen from Bryce being at training camp, you can see that he's taking ownership. Yeah. Brad Isaac is now the coordinator, so you're allowing Dave Canales to go ahead and manage the whole team and not sometimes get caught into not getting to play in as much. So these guys are really operating in a different one. Bears, loss. Okay, the Falcons cannot capture the line of scrimmage. Let's go with the dub. Let's go with another dub. Right? The Lions, they're tough. Let's go to the loss. We're winning in a bye if that counts. The Eagles, that's going to be a tough one. I go ahead and give the Eagles the win. Let's go ahead with the Bucks. Let's go win. We're going to win that game. Against the Packers, it's going to be tough. We surprised them last year. I would expect them to be prepared. So we go with two losses with Broncos as well. Let's go ahead and say that maybe Chris Olave is dinged up. That team for the New Orleans Saints isn't firing all cylinders. Bang, let's go to loss. This is
a win for the Panthers.
Win for the Panthers.
Steve Smith Bowl here.
Right here, the Chris Canty and Steve Smith Bowl, because he lived in Charlotte, born and raised. Let's see with let's go to win. All right.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Love it.
Go to win. Here's why. I won't be in town, so it doesn't matter. With the Bucks. You always have with your cousin, you always have some times where they know some things about you. So let's go with a loss to the Bucks. Let's say Kyler Murray's having a bad day. I'm going with a little bit of hope. I'm on that hope drug. So let's go to win with the Panthers. Let's lose to the Saints. Beat the Bengals because Joe Burrow may be hurt by then. And the Steelers. Black and blue division. Let's go with 2 losses and a win with the Falcons.
All right, so we've got 8 and 9.
Hey, that's a great number.
That was same as last year. They won the division in a 3-way tie, right, at 8-9 last year?
Yeah. 8-9, 89. I see where you're going with this. Let me say this about their schedule. Right now, you got them at 4-2 in the NFC South. They were 3-3 last year. They are going to have a winning record in the division.
Correct.
If they're going to try to compete for a division title in the postseason. They got 9 other opponents that finished last year with a winning record. So this is a tough schedule for the Carolina Panthers. I completely disagree with them beating the Baltimore Ravens on November 22nd. That's not going to happen. I don't see a world where you're talking about them being able to find a win against the Minnesota Vikings. I just don't see that happening.
Hey, before you finish, though, can you let the record show prior to that I did not change this? This is you.
We got you.
Yeah, we got you. I don't see that happening.
Put the screen grab out.
I don't see that happening. And this Tampa Bay Buccaneers team, I think they're a little feistier than you want to give them credit for. So I'm going to give them a loss here as well. So I got the Carolina Panthers sitting there at 5-2.
And that's hogwash, bro.
All right. So I was going to change the Bucks one, so thank you for that, Chris Canty. Ruben Bain, Keontae Scott make all the difference. But listen.
Oh, my God, every Miami.
My dog, Dan Morgan, Miami Hurricane, is going to have them ready to go. They're going to beat the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers will not be the quarterback by week 16. I'm putting that Vikings win back on the board for you. So now we're at 7-10. We're going. We're rolling here, okay?
What about the Buccaneers?
So we're going to put the Bucs stay here. Let's do an upset. Let's do a couple upsets. You know what?
Yeah.
Everybody's hyping up the Bears. Everybody's talking about it. Guess what? Bryce Young gets to win week 1. Getting there. 8-9. 8-9 can win the division. Any other? Let's be an optimist here. Let's be an optimist. I'm gonna put one more win on the board. and it's going to be the Saints right here. What a finish, Steve Smith.
I like that.
What
I like
a
that.
finish. You can't do anything with the Seahawks here.
We didn't
Can't do anything with the
stutter.
Seahawks here.
We didn't stutter.
Give me 9-8.
Not sure about that.
Bang!
Let's change gears here. Sal Stewart of the Cincinnati Reds had quite the day against the White Sox on
this season. Mike Vrabel already in mid-season form with this throw early in last night's preseason game against the Colts. Good arch on the throw, good hang time for the challenge flag. Graz, take me through it.
Well, he's following through with his back leg, which is not, the preferred technique, but he's getting a lot on that. He wants to make sure. Look, I mean, it's preseason for all of us, but this looks like pretty good form.
You used to throw the football pretty well. Your thoughts?
Honestly, I'm very impressed that Garage just brought up the back leg follow through as a not preferred method.
Well, you want that to be part of the base, right? Like you want to be able to just
well, he don't want
a
to pull
rotation without that.
He's older though. He don't want to pull his hammy.
Sure. I get it.
He is going to feel that today.
Done.
Oh yeah, no, actually, that's why he lifted the leg up. He
Also,
won't.
don't I want the flag to hit the ground as quickly as possible?
No, he wants to exaggerate it. You mother.
You want to get it. You want to get it out there in the middle of the field so everyone can see it. So they can't say, oh, we didn't, it looked like it just fell out. So, yeah, that's not an issue here.
All right, back to the business at hand. Steve Smith, we gave you a homework assignment where we asked you for a list of 3 keys for an offense to be successful in your 2026 checklist. And you put this together for us.
Yep.
Very excited about it. Why don't you take us through?
Well, number one thing, you got to dictate, right? That's move them. Dictating is you are stressing and getting information. Get information. Move your guys around. Look at that. Playing around, understand. Get that deep play. Get that opportunity. And then also, right, number 2, we're going to have to distribute and feed because, look, all of this stuff works together. You have to dictate and move people to be able to understand and know. And feeding, distribute your guys, you got to feed them. Right? Feed everybody.
Get them the rock.
Do not leave one mouth behind, okay? We got to feed them. And then when you're also feeding all these guys, what do you need to do? You need to expose and burn them because this now punishes all the information you got, all the preparation. Now you go ahead and you dangle that carrot and then you put them to, as Steph Curry says, put them to sleep.
Put them to sleep. Not to be confused with DDP, Diamond Dallas Page, DDE.
What a pull.
We're going to go with, what is it again? Dictate.
Distribute.
I lost. I was too busy making the DDP joke. Explode. Yeah, I was too busy focused on the DDP
remember,
joke.
I'm an offensive guy.
Yeah.
We don't want those perfect 12 play drives. We want to go ahead and make some plays, not today, yesterday.
Take me through. What do you think of the list?
All right, so I love the list. Dictate.
Yep.
So, no, distribute, right?
Distribute.
What's the first word?
Dictate.
Dictate. Let's talk about dictating. I think from an offensive perspective, you would know it's either a need or a want. Okay, so when we're talking about moving guys around, some players, you have to move them.
You have to.
Because they can't get off the jam.
No. This is not about what the player cannot do. This is about what you need to do to stress the defense.
Okay, so
I want to dictate and tell you, I am driving you in the trunk.
Moving guys around because I want to create a matchup for a certain player.
Yes.
I want to attack a certain defender.
And I want to collect data and information.
Right, so I love that. We're seeing teams more and more. That's a little bit of that Shanahan, McVay.
65% of most offense, they're moving. Pre-snap all the time.
Distribute. So distribution is a little bit of a, I'm always fascinated when you have a player like a Steve Smith Sr., right? Okay, do I want to always get him the football early?
Yes.
Or do I want to, at times, realize teams are going to double team him?
And when he gets doubled, now I need to feed my number 2.
To the other people, right?
Yes.
So, but that's the art form of creating those plays.
Yep.
And then the explode, I'm always of the belief that you could be explosive one of 2 ways in the league. I either got a guy I could put out there, you're better than everybody else, I'm just going to throw it to you.
Facts, thanks.
Or you have to play action past people. You have to. You're not just lining up and chucking it to nobodies type of thing.
Keep telling me.
I don't know if we have a ton of those explosive one-on-one guys. I don't know if we have a ton of those guys in the NFL anymore.
And that's the best part. We don't need it because we're gathering all this information by dictating what we're doing, moving them around.
Right.
And then we're also figuring out now how are they making these adjustments.
Right.
And then as soon as these defensive coordinators feel comfortable, we go ahead and get ourselves a chunk play.
Yeah.
We don't want to do all of this 12, 15 play drive because example is Jordan Love. Jordan Love sometimes makes critical mistakes at the wrong time. Why? Because it's sometimes long. He's trying to get that big play.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, my play caller knows that we're going to get there. My quarterback knows we're going to get there, so he doesn't have to hurry, which is why I think the greatest example of that is Matt LaFleur showing that, hey, I've adjusted my offense, and Jordan Love is going to benefit off that.
Graz, get in here and dictate a little bit.
Yeah, no, the explosives are all you hear about. You talk to defensive coordinators, they're preaching limit explosives. You talk to offensive coordinators, they're talking about generate explosives. That is the thing that most everyone in the league right now is focused on in terms of how you swing the game quickly. In an era where there's, so much offense.
This was your first big screen segment. How do you feel?
Checklist.
Yeah,
I
very nice.
dictated it. Feed me.
Feed him.
the whole
We'll keep
Gotta
feeding this guy the
distribute him
rock.
more segments.
And then he'll explode. Time for my favorite athlete in today.